YouTube. How we feeling, man? What's good with y'all, man? We about to react to some Jimmy High Roller, some basketball shit for real. And the title is, this team just set the craziest record in all of basketball. So we gonna see what you talking about. We gonna see what the team talking about and shit. But if you wanna watch live, link in the description, and link to all my socials in the description as well. But we can go right into it. I ain't gonna waste y'all time. Catch this intro though.
You're not the real I'm the real. You live by the three, and you die by the three. A philosophy as old as the three-point line itself. And no NBA team embodied this mantra more than the late 2010 Houston Rockets. Fueled by a scoring fiend in James Harden and the shoot first, ask questions later playbook of Mike D'Antoni,
they was blicking. They was just shooting threes for a living. And the playoffs too.
Rockets
they gonna get nowhere.
Lived and died off of three-pointers. In fact, this Rockets team holds
niggas had a small ball lineup just shooting threes.
It's the NBA record for the most three-pointers attempted in a single game, set back in 2019 when they jacked up 70 three-pointers in just 48 minutes. A total that no other team has even come in just 2019 when they jacked up 70 three-pointers in just 48 minutes.
70 three-pointers in a game. Damn. 70 three-pointers in a game?
A total that no other team has.
What's the average? Like 30 maybe?
Even come close to.
Average like 50. Or that's just high. No, average like 30 because all these are supposed to be high.
For reaching. Well, at least no other team in the NBA.
Holy hell. 111 threes in a game? Nigga, what in the fuck? Every time you get the ball, you just shooting that bitch. What the fuck? High school team?
My name's Dave Arsenault. I'm the men's basketball coach at Grinnell College. We've now led the country in scoring.
It's a college? Them niggas just blicking shit for a living. They gotta have shooters.
For the last 10 years.
Grinnell College men's team just set a college basketball record.
They took 0 twos. 0 twos.
0 twos? Them niggas just shooting threes? What the fuck?
Point attempts. It's the first time in college basketball history a team has never attempted a 2 in a game.
It seems to me that now I have assembled more shooters.
Next basketball
play. They got a bunch of shooters. And they got snipers. And they got AR. And they got tactical right hunter. And they got a number of shooters out that bitch.
For the all-time record.
But what's their record though? Is they winning? Is a question. They can shoot them bitches, but they hitting them bitches? Is they playing defense?
Oh, I cannot believe it! I cannot believe what I am seeing here! Taylor has caught fire! Taylor has caught fire!
Nah, I gotta give it to Jimmy, bro. He has amazing intros. This shit is so like a fucking documentary.
Today's video is sponsored crosses and if
no sponsorships, man. No free clout.
Are awesome. Not only because they look cool or because they're the direct source of some of the most electric moments in all of sports, but also because they're worth a whole extra point. You could feel free to check my math on that. But three-pointers are tough to make. In the NBA, making 4 out of every 10 threes makes you one of the best shooters in the world.
4 out of 10. 40%. If you shooting 40%, you're a dog.
Which is precisely why only the best three-point shooters in the league shoot volume threes. In fact, here's a chart of NBA teams who attempted the most threes per game in league history. The first time a team exceeded even 30 threes a game was in 2014, but since then, they've let the threes fly. 54 teams in the history of the NBA who have attempted at least 35 threes a game, 51 of them occurring in the last 4 seasons. And occupying 3 of the top 5 spots are those pesky late 2010s Rockets teams. The team in 2020 holding the NBA record at 45.5 threes attempted per game.
45 threes shot a game is crazy.
This is absurd. More than half of all of their shots were three-pointers. And yet, still, they are no match for the Grinnell College men's basketball team, who are incapable of taking two-pointers, absolutely dwarfing the Rockets' NBA record in each of their last 11 seasons and peaking in 2015 with 58.4
Nah, them niggas do not take twos. What if they having a bad shooting night? Y'all still not gonna take twos?
or threes per game. If the Houston Rockets lived and died by the three, then the Grinnell men's basketball team digs their own grave and buries themselves alive in threes. See, Grinnell's system is very simple. So simple, in fact, it's literally referred to as the system, and it can be broken down into 6 steps. Step 1, the first shot is the best possible shot. Love it. Step 2, shoot as many three-pointers as possible.
No way this is their actual game plan. What the fuck?
Now, step 3 is a wild one. In terms of defense, giving up an uncontested layup is better than a shot clock violation. The
Giving up an uncontested layup. Huh?
first and the last time you'll ever see this sentence uttered by anyone in your life. And steps 4 through 6 are built around one thing and one thing only: more three-pointers. Now, you would think that with a team playing this deranged
Nah, who is they coach?
form of
That
basketball,
nigga a madman.
while other teams would eventually give in and start chucking up more threes too. You know, if you can't beat
That
them,
nigga got that shit down to a fucking science.
join them kind of thing. But they don't. Here's a game from 2015 where
172? Them niggas beat
if you
them
can't beat them,
170.
join them kind of thing. But they
172 to 95 is insane. What the fuck? But they losing though. Look at their record. They 2-3. They be losing.
don't. Here's a game from 2015 where Grinnell attempted 76 three-pointers. Their opponent shot
God damn.
just 5. And attempting 71 more
Let me see they shot 76 3-pointers. This nigga was 3 for 13. That's bad. 0 for 7. Bad. This is the only niggas hitting 6 for 14. That's what? Almost 50%. Yo. 3 for 13. 2 for 6. Like, they're not shooting. They're not fucking Steph Curry
three-pointers
or Klay Thompson with efficiency.
than your
But they shoot a
opponent
lot.
should grant some sort of advantage. I mean, there is a reason why they run this style of offense.
They be
Here's
losing,
another
yeah.
game from the same season where Grinnell shot 47 threes while their opponent shot a whopping 0. The final result? Another loss. And although most teams refuse to play this style of ball, a handful of teams have adopted this fast-paced philosophy, like the Greenville University Panthers, who play under the same system as Grinnell and pulled off a record-setting win in 2019.
Here, free throw up. No
198 to 146. These niggas got no defense, bro.
good. Rebounded by Nixon. You have Dix with it. Dix near the three-point line. He'll drive in. Goes to the lane. Puts it up. No good. Nixon puts it in. Tip in by Barry Nixon. That's 200 points. Barry Nixon scores the 200th point of the game.
200. Them niggas didn't even have that shit on the clock. That's how much they scored. That shit not even on the fucking scoreboard. 200 to 146 is insane.
This gym is incredibly loud. Everybody's screaming. They're mobbing the floors. They're going nuts. They're going wild.
200 to 100.
They're tackling on the floor. They're all excited. What a game. 200 points.
100
200 points.
146 to 200. How exactly do you score 200 points in a single college basketball game? Well, you and the other team, who must succumb to your mutated style of basketball, must come to an agreement to shoot the ball as quickly as possible every chance you get. About once every 9.48 seconds.
One shot every 9 seconds out of a 24-second shot clock. That's crazy.
To be precise. This is the equivalent of watching the already fast-paced offense of the NBA and cranking it up to 2 times the speed. Without exaggeration,
Them niggas just shooting that bitch.
this is what the system
Every time you catch a ball, just shoot it no matter what.
looks like. But to find the real monstrosities, you'll have to take a peek inside the most absurd record book in all of basketball. In 1998, a player named Jeff Clement attempted 511 three-pointers in a single 22-game season, which
22 games of 511 shots. God damn.
Comes out to just over 23 three-pointers attempted every single game for an entire season. That same year, the NBA leader in three-point attempts per game only attempted 6. In fact, the NBA record for threes attempted per game for
Nigga, that's higher. That's like, was it like
an entire season is just
13? I thought Clay has like a 15-point game. 15.3s.
13.2, a number that Jeff Clement wouldn't dare to stop at. And I'm not sure what's crazier, that or the school record for the most shots attempted in a single game by one player, which is a number so obscene that you'll never guess it. Go ahead, try. How many shots could a college player possibly put up in 40 minutes?
27.
How about 108?
One nigga shot 108 threes.
108 shots by
just shots in general. But that's still crazy. 108? That nigga doesn't pass the ball.
one player
That nigga Michael Porter Jr.
in a college basketball game. The NBA record for shots taken in a single game was Wilt Chamberlain when he scored 100 points and shot just 63 times. And all 108 of
108. Holy fuck.
those shots led to another school record.
That nigga does not pass the ball. 138. 60 and 100. And 100. That nigga was on good efficiency. Look, he right?
138 points in a single basketball game, followed by the second highest total in school history of just 109 points. Here's something you've never seen before and will never see again: an entire season where a team had just as many offensive rebounds as defensive rebounds. The majority of these school
Had the Twin Towers down that bitch. Damn, horse and shit.
records make no sense. A product of the fastest and most chaotic offense in all of basketball. But just last season, Grinnell set a new record that across all levels of basketball will never be broken. A record so absurd, it should have never been possible in the first place.
10 total people, so 5 and 1 hurt.
Phillips will try though.
Phillips from
Them niggas just shooting that.
He'll try it again.
he will not
Refuses to
take the
go up.
layup. There's your hand.
Yeah. The paint might as well just be wide open because them niggas just shooting or play up on them niggas and just leave the paint wide open. They're not taking no layups and they're not taking no middies, just threes.
You know, an extra point, a field goal.
Looking at bitch with a hand in his face.
Stairs.
Goes in.
Murphy will try.
Shot. He fired to Phillips.
Got a team, a bunch of Kyle Korvers.
Layup or waiting for the three.
I think, you know, sometime we'll pick that up. Forgot where.
Jackson Leone.
I don't see nothing but switches too. They got good form. I don't see no bounce backs or nothing.
To get Leon.
Bang.
Guard.
A low release. Phillips again.
Another
Guess we're gonna find Phillips again. Gilbert at the top.
about that one.
Jackson Leone.
That boy is just
Third green. That really bugs me. Zach Rosen, Adam Phillips.
Three. One more. We're playing again.
I'll do it.
Everyone. Gilbert.
111 three-pointers in a single basketball game. A
111 threes. Y'all niggas are
new NCAA
niggas
record and a feat that was possible thanks to a system built to achieve exactly this. Throughout the game, Grinnell players would go out of their way to pass up wide open layups for three-pointers. They were gladly giving up easy baskets to get ahead of the defense to take three-pointers. This guy just got a steal right under his own basket. An easy 2 points just sitting there on a silver platter. So what exactly does he do? He kicks it out to the trailing man who knocks down the three. Here's another one. A steal off the inbound. The man is
them niggas don't want to play. Them niggas not playing basketball. They just trying to get fucking world records and shit.
looking at the easiest 2 points he'll ever see in his college career. But why score 2 when you can have 3? In NCAA college basketball, the shot clock is 30 seconds, but throughout their time of possession, Grinnell shot a three-pointer once every 4.7 seconds, which is essentially enough time to inbound the ball, sprint down the court, and jack up a three.
Them boys shooting off first catch as soon as they get down there.
Every single time,
That's crazy.
all game long. And yet, somehow, the 111 three-pointers throughout this game might not even be the most
Makes 40 out of 111.
surprising part about this entire ordeal. Because in 40 minutes, Grinnell did not attempt a single two-point shot. They ended up winning this game 124-67, a tragedy all in itself. And 120 of those points came from beyond the arc. The other 4 came from the free throw line. Now, I've seen
These niggas did not take it too.
some pretty wild stat lines in my days, but never have I seen a game where a team shot solely three-pointers. In fact, after scouring the internet, it turns out that this is the first time across both college and professional levels that a team attempted 0 two-pointers throughout an entire game. In an interview after the game, Grinnell head coach David Arsenault Jr. described the experiment as interesting, stating in the interview,
This nigga, he called this shit an experiment. I tell you, these niggas are mad scientists. Like, what is wrong with you? Nigga literally coaches mentor fucking Steph Curry. Like, what the fuck going on?
it was something that I wondered if it was possible for probably the
That nigga never seen fucking Kobe play. That nigga just watching Steph Curry, Kyle Korver, Klay Thompson, Ray Allen, Mike fucking Miller, fucking Reggie Miller. Like,
last decade. Just thinking about it, exactly how it would work. Would it be feasible to do this for an entire game? And if you did, what would your shooting percentage look like? What could potentially be some of the other benefits in trying to play a game where you only attempted three-point shots? An experiment that I'm sure many teams would like to try, but only one actually did. Adam Phillips, Grinnell's leading scorer for the game, who attempted 24 threes by himself, didn't really have much to say about the whole event. But I'm sure this photo speaks for itself. You're right, Adam. Turns out my math was correct after all. Threes are greater than twos, especially when you shoot 111 of them.
WVid, man. I'ma like him. I fuck with Jimmy. I'ma like it, man. If you watching on YouTube, go ahead like my vid, man. That's all you gotta do. We out.